Well, isn't this interesting? Amazon Prime's Rings of Power has just been caught rigging the game. First, it was the fake superfans who were busted. Then it was the shills who got free paid trips to the UK who were caught. And now it's Prime who tried to change the channel into a paid-for pawn. All the reviewer had to do was sing Rings praises. It makes you wonder, how many sellouts are out there shaking their pom-poms for the show? We know now that one said no, but how many said yes?
Your Hall of Law, how far is that?
Quarter day's ride.
Did you say ride?
And just like a guy's feet are too big for his.
Welcome, everyone. I hope you're all feeling good and strong and fighting fit because we're going to need it this week. You ever thought, how far would a studio go to secure their success? Because today it's more important than ever to make sure that whoever you're listening to, if you see one of them out there singing the show's praises, to ensure they're not in someone's pocket.
Hey guys, I am coming to you from London. Amazon invited me out for a special event, and I don't really know what's in store, but right now I just got into town here in London.
See, Amazon knew exactly what they had in Rings. They knew Rings wasn't Tolkien, but trash, and they knew the fans would get out there spreading the word, so they prepared. And Prime counted on the fact they had allies in the media that once the bad news started surfacing, they'd create an avalanche of attacks. And that's exactly what happened. Voila, over the last 2 weeks, the fellowship has been called racist along with a professor. But that leads me to question if Amazon Prime is so confident that they have a true bona fide billion-dollar success. What's all the fuss and fury about? Why prepare to pay people to sing praises for your series? Because you knew it was a disaster. Now, this whole new pay for praise that corporations are doing, if it disgusts you as much as it disgusts me, I invite you, push the subscribe button down below, join me, jump into the conversation, share your thoughts, and let's grow this fellowship into a force for positive change. Now, a long time ago, my granddad taught me an old saying, caveat emptor, buyer beware. He despised any type of deceptive marketing, whether he read it in a magazine, saw it on television, or if he went to buy a car. If he believed that the individual wasn't giving their true, authentic opinion and that something sleight of hand happened under the table where they were bullshitting him, he was angered by that. You can't blame him. And today, how many companies can you actually trust? They have to earn it. Well, a subscriber the other day put me on to a story. I'm not going to name them because they didn't give me permission to do so, but if they want me to in a later video, just let me know. All my contact information is in the description, Twitter, Instagram, email. And if anyone has a story at any time, please feel free to reach out. You want to be named, you will. You want to be anonymous? Not a problem. Well, I started digging into the story, and it's about a YouTube channel called Hello Future Me. Well, Hello Future Me was contacted. Now, this person makes a lot of great Tolkien content. I went through it for hours. Plus, breaks down some books and reviews some series. Pretty amazing stuff. But you know what's remarkable about him? This individual has courage. He's noble and has honor because Prime reached out to him. How do you feel about me taking a sponsorship from Amazon for my video on Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power, when it premieres? If they don't get any say in what I say, I'm conflicted. It's free dollars for a video I was going to do anyway, but I really don't want to be seen as an Amazon shill at all. He posted that to his subscribers both on YouTube and on Twitter. I thought that was brave of him. He was straightforward. They reached out to him around August 10th, about a month ago, and he wanted everyone to know. A little while later, he sent them an email with some questions. If I'm to do this, then Amazon has no veto power over what I say in regards to commentary. This will actually make the video more authentic and make my audience more likely to trust my thoughts on the show. Does this work for you? He was straightforward, but there was one catch. See, Prime wanted to control what he said. Where have we heard that before?
What did you guys think of what we saw today?
Pretty excited. Pretty excited, yeah. I think I've gone from cautiously optimistic to genuinely excited.
Yeah, absolutely. It's made me excited. I mean, it's just,
Yeah, I think I'm more excited than I have been yet.
Excitement to cautiously optimistic.
From cautiously optimistic to
I'm back to being cautiously optimistic. Definitely some excitement creeping in there. Definitely gave me excitement.
Very exciting. Very exciting. So
You are in good hands. We, as Tolkien fans, are in good hands.
this is really going to be in good hands. Yeah, totally.
Well, a little while after that, he gave everyone an update. From Hello Future Me, LOL. Amazon ghosted me as soon as I said they couldn't pay me to control what I say about Rings of Power. Not a good look. I'm genuinely excited for the House of the Dragon, though. You know, trust is hard earned, but once you lose it, it almost never comes back. This is not a good look for Amazon Prime Rings of Power, but it's to be expected. They knew exactly what they had. And that's why over the last few weeks, you're getting this entire avalanche, this cataclysm of articles that are coming out and attacking not only the Fellowship, not only all the fans, but they're attacking the professor. They're calling him a racist. So once again, we return to the magazine The Conversation, but this time it's not Maria Maldonado spewing all her fantasies about how Tolkien isn't and how she wants it to be. This time it's Helen Young. Tolkien's imagination was vast and varied, but it was not without limits. The world he created reflected some of the worst aspects of reality with its racist stereotypes and hierarchies. With the Rings of Power, Amazon, the Tolkien estate, headed by his grandson Simon, and their partners have decided to protect the positive, humane aspects of Tolkien's legacy, which represented the best, rather than the limits of his imagination. John Ronald Reuel Tolkien, Don at Oxford, a warrior in the trenches of World War I, the Lord of the Rings, and The Hobbit, which he read to his children. They're calling him racist, but you know why, right? It's not only because Amazon is failing at what's happening with the Rings of Power, not only because they didn't create anything in it that's Tolkienian outside of a few character names and cities and places. No, they're doing this once again, just like NBC News did last week. The Conversation are laying planks. They're laying a groundwork. They're trying to build a road.
But we also get to open the door and flood a new fan base in.
You know, we're choosing to tell it in these times, so we should represent it for these times.
And you know what that tells me? They're bleeding inside. They are losing. Because if they are truly winning, you don't care what anyone says. You're like, you don't like it? Great. You think it's butchered? Wonderful. When you're winning, you know it, and you don't need affirmation from anyone else. So when you see, whether it's a company or an individual, where they want to pay you to sing their praises of their show or of their product like it's ice cream or sex, you know, it's a disaster. And if Rings of Power were a car, it'd be a lemon, and we'd all, under state law, be able to return it back to the manufacturer for full refund. And if you want to share your thoughts, you know what to do. You lead by example and let them hear you roar. We never bow down. We never bend the knee. Firmly defiant. Step up, stand tall, and get busy living your best life now, always forward.